I thought it was Jake and Silent Bob. Thank you. It's Jay and Silent Bob, by the way. That doesn't make sense. I don't... Go to black and white to increase the effect. No sound. All right. Speakers. Sample rate. Channels. Desktop audio device. All right. How about now? I don't know. We have sound. Now you can hear me. Am I echoey though? I don't know. Now you can hear me. Do I have my radio voice? You know what? I think it did the same thing again. It changed it without me wanting to change it. Just stay on the Yeti microphone, would you please? Ah, there we go. So, should we do the intro again? All right, first, swig. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Moosejaw RC Hour, where we spend 1 hour figuring out audio technology and an attention span on RCs. We're going to talk about some things today, like the Vanquish Fordyce that we released, the ready to run, the Blake Wilkie jet boat. How many of you got that pre-ordered? Traxxas TR4M Chevy hardbody high lift. Pretty interesting. And then also the Element Bushido in what I would call apple green, really, or candy apple green. We'll talk about some events that are coming up, the 7th Annual Autismal Awareness Crawl, and then we'll also talk about the 7th Annual Proline by the Fire 2023, all coming up fast. So, we're going to say hello again. Thank you for that, and then make a special note to check on, see if the Streamlabs changes things on me beforehand. It's weird, my meter's going this, and that tells me, yeah, but apparently still not. So we'll figure that out. So we had Phoenix here. Phoenix, good to see you, sir. And by the way, I did get my ticket for Proline by the Fire today. It's official. And if you haven't got your ticket, you can still, so you can get the free swag. So sign up for that if you're going. We got Jim's Hobbies. Hello there. And then we got Ashley, or Tyler, I believe it is, Connolly. Outcasts, we have sound, yes. Now you can hear me, thank goodness. Alar, good morning, everyone. Good morning from Estonia, Alar. Good to see you. And everybody's saying, let me know you can hear me. Sounds good. All right, sounds good, too. All right. It's now on, Joe. Good. No echo. Good. Darius. Even though, like I said, it's a little, I still have to add some more sound. Foam stuff here is a little echoey. At least I can hear it. Plus, you can probably hear my water heater right now, but it'll come and go. Good to have you back. It's good to be back. I apologize. Like, for one thing, one is we got a wall here, we got a door here. We'll show it off. Construction was still going on last Thursday. I wanted to be on last Thursday, but it just didn't work out. They finished finally and so forth. Still have to paint the wall and everything, but I'm not worried about paint right now. And then I want to say a week before that, I wasn't here. I was in Angora Lakes, and I have a video coming up on my time there. We're going to call this Where the Heck Are We? That's going to be a kind of an episode thing that I'm going to start doing. I hope to highlight some new RCs with those, but also highlight new places to go. Just take a day drive or a weekend and so forth, and we'll go over that in a few. And before that, again, construction and so forth. Plus the heat before then. It was hot in here. Today it's warm in here, but not too bad. Still waiting for a vent to be installed and tap into the AC of the good old homestead here. But plans have been approved, and the guy's just not here yet to get that. So hopefully we will have nice cool air just in time to turn on the heater. We shall see. So again, I'm really glad to be back and so forth. Shop looks good behind you. Yeah, we got our table finally back there. That had a journey. showed up at good old Home Depot damaged. I got a notification. It's damaged. Somebody will call you within 24 hours. Nobody called. And then I got a notification next day. Sending a new one. Okay. One of two. I'm like, wait a minute, one of two. It's the table. It should be all by itself. And then it finally showed up. I was in Angora, but I picked it up, I think, last week, Tuesday. Put it in. And here we are. It's a good, solid table. We're going to add some stuff to that. We're going to add a drill press. Let me know in the comments, 8-inch or 10-inch drill press. Let me know. Because it's just going to be for RC use. So let me know in the comments there. We're going to have a belt sander as well. Some bendy things for the to work on, do some metal work here at the Moosejaw Studios. And that's what we're going to call it, the Moosejaw Studios. Sounds so cool. And we'll do that. So we're going to start fabricating. And we'll see about doing live or doing videos on that as well. So we got things going, rolling. So yeah, thank you. The studio's good. I think I still need some kind of LED lights. I almost like to have it higher, but at the same time, I want people to see the table. So I think it looks good. Let's see. What else we got there? Let's see. Don't forget to hit the like button. Seriously, I don't know if I deserve it with my audio issues, but please hit that like and so forth. So let's keep rolling, right? Let's see. There it is. Thank you. Shop's looking good. Yeah, it's getting there. I'm loving it. I'll probably put another 2x4 down lower, and I'll have another row of cars. Or maybe that's just leave room for other tools too. I don't know yet. As you can see, like that one's, it's like hanging on like this. I've got, I was going to get Crawler Innovation cell blocks, but they're now like 18 bucks each. So I go to good old Amazon and I say foam blocks. And lo and behold, I found 4x4x4 foam blocks. How many? 12 for $29. And I think I'm going to get those, maybe slice them in half and put them underneath each of those RCs there at least, and maybe some that are on the, get them off their wheels and so forth, and save some money. So we're going to do that with that. So yeah, I can't wait to get that. Shop does look long, tall Texan. Here we go. Holla all, kicked off the Vans, slipped on the moccasins, and now I'm working on tiny trucks. Welcome back, Joe. Thank you, Long Tall. And please check out Long Tall Texan RC on Instagram. He's got amazing builds and on-scale builders guild too. And speaking of moccasins, I got some moccasins. I won't bring my feet up, but I'll bring my shoes. I found the perfect shoes for Moosejaw. They're called Hey Dudes. Super lightweight. Wear socks if you want. I don't want to. So I was so happy to find those. They're perfect. Except when it's like muddy outside. Obviously not, but we'll do something this. Bigger drill press is always the best one. So we should go with the 10-inch, I think, at least. All right. And what's with that measurement? It's like how I don't know how far down it could go. Is that the thing is? I bet that's what it is. Just started to build a STH bugger chassis. Good for, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the bugger chassis looks so cool. That was a fun build for Matt Scale Builders Guild. And a pretty good one. And another thing to do, if I remember right, the bugger is the with the sand scorcher body and so forth. Yeah, I would go for that. 8-inch if it's just for RC. 8-inch, that's all it is for. That's all. Ever heard anyone say, me drill press is too big? Well, you know, some people have that curse there, Phoenix, but I don't know who they are, and I don't think I want to know who they are. Did you get those Reef Drags wheels mounted yet? Oh, well, they're right next to them. You can probably see them sitting right there. I got to get some tire glue. I mean, I don't know if, help me out. Would the regular CA 25-second glue work? Or do you need tire glue? Help me out, because I don't, gosh, the last time I glued tires, I want to say it was the 1900s. Late 1900s, okay, not early. Hold your jokes there. 1990s, I should say. So let me know if the regular CA glue would work on that. I have no idea. 8 inches fine. Let's see. And hey, dudes are awesome. I have a pair as well. There you go. Two brilliant minds. And we have Sleepy Jesse here. Here we go. You're not late. We're rolling. All right. So, well, again, welcome to Moosejaw RC Hour. Tap that like, sit back, tinker away, and let's talk about what's new. First off, Vanquish released another ready to run, and it's a very interesting one. I like just the little changes that they made, and we'll go over some of the changes here and so forth. So let me get my little thing out of the way here. We'll go to Vanquish Pro. We'll go to Big Squid RC. If you've never heard of Big Squid, he's got, oops, right screen share. There we go. He's got, where am I? I disappeared. Well, am I behind there? Oh, I'm on the side camera. There we go. Okay, I could add the main camera. Maybe I'll just leave it here. You still hear me though, right? I hope so. Okay, so we got the Vanquish Products 10 scale VS410 4 dice ready to run, named after a trail there in the Sierra Nevadas. The retro style. Let's talk about the body. Retro style. Yes, it is. I love this body. It's like a concept. Like, let's say Jeep wanted to do a concept car, right? And they say, okay, we're gonna take the truck, the Willys truck, and we're gonna retro it, but also modernize it. And that's the way I think of this body. I'm glad they did these doors. Okay, that was a big thing from J Concepts I didn't like, and obviously they didn't do exactly like they would. There would be 3 of these ribs above it as well, but you get that Willys idea, right? You have the little raised roof from the windshield. Excellent. Okay. But you still have kind of square, so it's kind of modern. And this kind of reminds me of what they were doing, what Jeep is doing right now. They're not going to release it, but they did make a concept truck called Hercules. And it was a truck, not a 4-door like Gladiator and so forth. It was a 2-door, a short bed as well, and things like that. And it just had this kind of look to it. So I don't know if Vanquish got their design from that as well, but yeah, I think it's kind of like, it almost reminds me of that Hercules. Jeep, unfortunately, though, they're going to make it just a Gladiator, all right? And it's going to be called Hercules. And why is it called Hercules? Because they're putting the 392 Hemi engine in that standard. 2024, mid-2024. So, but back to the 4 dice here. So they, you got that modern look to it. You got the split windshield, and so forth. And you got how the fender just goes straight forward, which is pretty accurate with that. Technically, you got 7 slants here, even 6. I almost wish they got rid of that. But we got some ideas here at the Moosejaw Studios on how to make that. I'm looking forward to getting this body. Okay, before we even get in the truck. I like this grill. I know I can work with it. I know there's things I could do and so forth. So, for instance, what can I do? One, I'll probably put like an actual screen behind there. Shugu a screen behind there. At least this one, right? And then your turn signal lights here. I'm going to drill those out. I'm going to drill through those. And then, the old axial yellow lenses, they still make them. And I know I have some scraps here and there. I bet I could put those in and get that bubble effect on it as well. Maybe I have to shave it down a little bit and fit it in, but I can't. Obviously, I could either leave that black, or I could try, if I do a patina job, paint the whole thing outside and patina it outside, and that should look good. I like that. Obviously, you need some windshields. Use some piano wire with that, or styrene. I probably use piano wire and again some of those axial lens parts. I forget the lens part number. I can make a round. I did it. I'll show you on my boomer. I did that on a boomer. I borrowed a part from there. And again, even some axial. They had those window levers, but they make great door levelers, door openers as well. All right, so there's a lot you could do to this to even make it better, and I'm looking forward to that. So I like the KMC wheels, right? I believe so. Yeah, they got the KMC wheels, and they got rid of the big honking ring. Thank you. All right, and you can use the brass or even aluminum ring that goes in Vanquish wheels. My typical setup, I do put rings inside the wheel here, brass ones in the front and aluminum in the back, even though you don't really need them in the back. Sometimes I almost want to experiment with a brass in the rear too. So like I said, this is a great looking Willys body. I'm not going to say Jeep, I'm saying Willis. And actually the correct pronunciation, Mrs. Moosejaw told me, is Willis, by the way. Even though it looks like Willys, but yeah. And it looks great. I like it. You got molded F10 straight axles, which is awesome. I saw somebody on the Facebook forum of Vanquish fans of Vanquish products or something like that. So, oh, the plastics, it should be, you know what? Vanquish plastic is pretty damn good. I wouldn't complain. I think it's great. And it slides over rocks better. Bed size, full function digital 4-channel, the radio transmitter, 6.5% overdrive, powered by a 35T VM1 motor and a V1 3S capable ESC. I ran my Falcon one. It was good, but ready to run. But I still like a Holmes Hobby 5 slot, and I would still put the Hobby Wing 1080C in there, definitely. High quality stainless steel links. Okay, cool. Even though they made the ones in the upper smaller, that makes sense. All right, they're not gonna see the views like the lower ones, I don't think. High clearance front tie rod. All right. Chromoly. Sounds like we're talking about basketballs. I'm sorry, about bicycles. Universal axle shafts allow for 49 degrees of steering. Full ball bearing set, thank you. Metal transmission gears and 32 spur pinion. Large 8mm bore SA shocks, very good shocks. Offset pumpkin. And then we have my cat. Hello, cat. Metal servo horn, which is a pretty good servo horn, even though I like the Vanquish low profile one. I don't think you need to change that. Hidden body clip system, we like that. High clearance steel C-channel frames. Yep, molded front inner fenders in the front, which are really good. They do add some weight, but then again, it's up front. The 1.9 Falcon Well Peak. I'm so glad that this is their standard tire now. Such a great tire. Red compound, way better than the old VXTs, which you can't even give away. And then the new Riot B-Lock, which is nice to see. And even I'm thinking, okay, so I put my weights in there and so forth. I could paint those up, patina those up or whatever too. So there's some things that I could do to it. And 3-piece body design, which is awesome. And I like that. That's a good looking truck. And like I said, a lot of scale potential. So there's one new thing. The price point at is, oh boy, what was it? That was I think it's $30 or $50 cheaper than the ready to run, if I'm not mistaken. It's like what, $450, $460? I believe it is. I think it's $460. Might be cheaper than that. I don't know, we'll go to A-Main later and find out. But that's a good truck. And the little changes that they made to be more cost effective, but I think more than anything, I think it adds to get new people involved. The one thing I was always surprised at working at a hobby store is when a new person came in and really didn't know anything. In this day and age of YouTube and looking it up, and so forth. You know, it's and like this hobby has always been. It's very daunting when somebody's shaking the garage door. Maybe it's the wind or the horses. It's always daunting at the choices that you can have. A lot of customers come in and they like Traxxas. They see those ads first. Oh, it has portals. Oh, it has, so many servos that, things like that. If I was still behind the counter, I would definitely recommend a Vanquish because at least what it's capable of. Even though this one now has the VFD regular transmission, which I actually do like. I like that one. I don't have anything against the twin. And what's good about the Ready to Run in the Phoenix one is that you still have that option. But it was kind of interesting that they went with that, just the regular VFD. Make it simple, get people in the store. Cat's playing with wires. Don't you dare play with wires. And get them into the hobby. And then again, right out of the bat, because I ran my Ready to Run Falcon here, and I forgot it was a Ready to Run. And I think same thing will happen with this. I think it's a great truck. Good release, bravo, Vanquish. Back to the comments here. What does everybody have to say? Moosejaw, do you want to paint for me? Tom Andrews, I want to paint for everybody. I just got to get others done. I really do, and we'll talk about that. But if you ask, hit me on the Instagram, Tom. There's some people hitting me on my website, and I don't get to it right away because work and everything else hits the same email address, so I get preoccupied with those things. So hit me on the Instagram. I never glue tires, always had been beadlocked. Same here. Let's see, Toby. I bet KC will be making a Willie's Grill for it. KC, who's KC? Help me out with who KC is. I should know who that is. I know. Oh, Knight's Custom. Duh. I was just gonna say. Yeah, I think James already kind of teased about that. My cat is playing parkour here, I think. Where are you, Jasper? Kitty, show yourself. But yeah, he'll definitely have some stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Got to fire up the old 3D printer and print some of that stuff. I like the new style beadlocks they use. Yeah, definitely. They're growing. Vanquish is growing. They're not that young little Ready to Run company anymore. They probably love me hearing that. Willie's Overland would be great. Yep. And Ralph is here. Hello, Ralph. If I skip somebody, sorry. I finally got my body mounts today for the Coyote body on my new Brazen High-Low. Awesome. Wreck-It Ralph. There we go. That's a good chassis. And hopefully we'll see it on the Instagram. I love that. I'd love to see it. What are you talking about, Willis? What are you talking about, Willis? We got 1970s, 80s people here. 1970s, was that late 70s? I think that was late 70s. I have 4 sets of those tires on my shelf. I've been changing a lot of them, and then now I've got all these extra Proline tires sitting away. I'm like, I don't think I need tires for a while. Oh, I'm in my voice. Maybe you can help me out. The older folks that are here. Through the day, does your voice go away and sound graggly like mine? I don't know. This is the semi-pro. Right. Did I hear free tires? There might be some things. So, like I said, I'm trying to get the studio, organize my toolbox, organize my little drawers here, organize tools. Outside the wall, I have a little paint table, at least, of jobs ready to go. And Ray's Orange Tacos is one of them, and also Alex. And I'm going to do 5 bodies. 4 for Autism Crawl, but 1 for Alex because he's been patient. So I'm setting up an area where I set my paint. I'm not going to paint there, but we get them going, right? And a log to write down when I got them and get them out a little sooner. For the person that was asking me, can I paint for you? It's going to be a while. So anyways, what was I saying? So outside there we have that all painted and so forth. And, I need to organize. I have like 8 boxes of stuff. Some are tires. Some are bodies, a lot of bodies, and bodies that I want to do something with. And then just some other stuff I don't think I need anymore and so forth. So there might be a box. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the What's It app thing, or I'll just put it on my website, moosejawrcbodyshop.com. Which I also say, a friend of mine, Darren B., who put me into this hobby years ago and got me interested in 2016. He has some things for sale, and we might put up that for him. He has a dual steering Wraith, and he's got the 2017 SCX-10 Jeep JK, the red one. He might have something else, and we might put that on the website too. So look for that soon, and I'll put some things on Instagram to alert people too. So there might be tires for sale. There might be because I want a jet boat, and there might be some other things there that we're gonna put up. We might even put up some RC cars that are up for sale. We'll have to see. I got 2 elements. I almost want to get rid of one element, but also buy a new one. And then so much stuff. So keep an eye on that. And there might be tires. I got some Pro Lines, and I have some RC 4-wheel drive MTRs, Goodyear. Kitty, hold on. You, come here. Stop playing with the fucking wire. Oh, there's a cricket. He's getting the cricket, so he's doing his job. Get that cricket. Then kids say hi, and she has her black belt. Yes! Congratulations to the kid. Gosh, I can't remember. I need to remember her name. But I'm not going to mess with her. Oh, no. She has a black belt, and she knows how to use it. Congratulations on that. Not an easy task. Takes a lot of determination. Awesomeness. And as a teacher, educator, it's nice to see young people strive to do something, always. That's what I like. Hello, Chris from Salinas Valley. And I like free stuff. Free stuff is good. It might be free. Pardon me. I got 2 of the Dodge Ram Charger bodies. One's that I did, and then one that I'm going to fix and I'm going to sell. And then I've got like 7 Traxxas Chevy Blazers that are blems, and I'm going to patina all of those and sell those. Riley, thank you, Riley. Gosh, I should know that. And we're going to sell those. And that was the main idea of Moosejaw RC Body Shop. I was going to pick the body. I was going to paint the body and then put it on a website or something. And I got away from that, and I want to get back to that. I'll still paint for other people, but I'm going to, once I get caught up, it's going to be more of a saying, let's put it like picking and choosing what I could do. Right now, Tony Mazza gave me 3 bodies to do, 1 for autism, and 2 that I don't know if they're in my wheelhouse, to tell you the truth, honestly. I don't know if they're in my skill mindset, and I would hate to try and fail. But we might see. We might be able to pull those off. We'll see. Free shipping for all orders over 10,000. Absolutely. Or a jet boat. I'll take a jet boat. All right, so, folks. So, in case, the next story that we got is, we're going to segue to the jet boat. So let's get on to the jet boat. I remember living in Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe, oh gosh, back in 1992. And a friend, my roommate, who was my boss and also a partner in racing race cars at the local racetrack, real stock car racing, we were thinking about getting into the hobby of RC boats. And being in South Lake Tahoe would be good, especially Fallen Leaf or Angora Lakes or little lakes and ponds there that would be good for boating, for boats. I never got into it. They looked great, but I just didn't, and things kind of changed, and my friend did. And but he got big boats, and that's probably the last time I was interested in a boat. But now, lo and behold, here comes from Pro Boat Jet Boat. 1/6 scale jet stream ready to run. First true basher jet RC boat that's fun for kids. Forget the kids. And for experienced boaters itching to pull crazy stunts. I am not experienced, but we'll try, right? And then send it in water just 2 inches deep. The addition of reverse gate allows you the ultimate and realistic maneuvering. So this thing, I think it's 12 inches. Okay, so I think it is. I think it was a little bit bigger than that. And it's so, what gets us rock crawler guys interested in probably in other genres of RC is that it's scale. If something else is scale, like, the motorcycle, the Pro Motor, or even this gets our attention. And I think that was brilliant by Pro Boat. And this thing just looks, look at that. That looks fun. All right. $549.99. Pre-orders right now. And I haven't seen anybody getting out yet. But it just looks fun. And I can only imagine. I don't know. Get some other people out there, obviously, is always ideal in RC. But if you're camping and just want to spend some time away from cleaning dishes or put up a tent and all that fun stuff, then you got a Mojo 2. The key thing here, though, you can run 3S, but it's 4S capable. So another $100 for a charger. For a battery, excuse me. But then again, maybe you only have a charger that does up to 3 cell, even though I think most of them are capable more than that. But another $100. So take that in consideration. But it just looks so much fun. I like the orange one. Only because I think I would see that in the water better than black and a little splashy colors, right? So, yeah, it just looks good. Be nice if the speakers actually work, right? Panama. That'd be awesome. There's the inside there. Let's see if we can get bigger. So that's pretty interesting. Nobody really talked about the servo, but I wonder if that's okay. Put a reefs in there anyway. Why not? So you got all that fun stuff. And I'm Jones. Oh, and the light bar. Yeah, I forgot the light bar. I mentioned light bar. That's pretty cool. Put more lights in it. Yes. Oh, see? They got more lights in it. They beat me to it. Put a dome light inside, too. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe some other hall lights and everything. But there you go. That's the jet boat. How many of you are thinking about getting the jet boat? Is this going to be your first boat? Let me know in the comments. Let's see. Are you going to ASD? I am going to go. And is that a Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday event? I think hopefully it's Saturday, Sunday. I am going to go there at least one of the days. I'm not going to get anything in concourse. I'm just going to bring a Vanquish. And I'm going to bring 4 bodies for people. Well, actually, hopefully a week before then. And, so we'll get that. Do you still have your UMG 10 for sale? I sold that, 3 years ago? 2 years ago? 3 years ago to Montana Rob, a friend of Josh, at Axial Fest in Donner. I'm sorry. I still want the 6x6, which Mr. Phoenix has, but other people have it too. We'll see what they do. They should bring it back out. Speaking of jet boats, I just downloaded the M-Jet boat plans. Can't wait to start that project. And Jesse, that's with K-Pop's thing, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think. My BBX pre-order is still on back order. Are you serious? I think I'll wait till that comes in before doing it again. Yeah, that makes sense. And Tamiya, I get a newsletter from Tamiya, USA at least, and they didn't have a new release of an RC car this time around. They just had a model of a Lancia rally car, which I thought was peculiar. I still need to get the Fiat, and I think I'll paint it in Wreckfest scheme. 4 bodies. Do I need to bring a shovel? I don't know. Bear River Resort has plenty of places just to leave a body, to tell you the truth. Find them and go, how'd that get here? I don't know. What a tragedy. So, so yeah, let me know if you're going to get a jet boat and all that. A boat sounds great, but I live in a desert. So if there is a sand paddle option, I'm in. That makes sense, Tom. Yeah, I live in the desert too, but I'm about 30 minutes away from Lake Lahontan, and the water's up, and there's some still water areas there that might be good. Other than that, that's about it. Not much else. I'll have to go to Tahoe. All right, so let's see. Where are we at? We are just 6:41. We are rolling. Let's talk tiny trucks now. A new release is the High Trail Performance TRX4M. And let me know in the comments if you even have a TRX4. But there it is. Whoop, there it is. Square body, obviously. Very detailed. And Traxxas does their square bodies pretty good. I have to give them credit. This with a high lift for your TX4M. And I think they're selling the kits as well. Different tires, of course. And a hard body. Other than that, electronics and everything else are all the same and so forth. A big leap in performance. A big leap. Huge. Comes with pre-installed long arm lift kit for 35% more center of gravity. Does that mean higher though? So is 35% higher? I don't know. Pardon me, just drinking some water here because of my voice. I like my TRX4M, and I don't know about you, it's just my opinion. But I still like my axials better. I don't know why. And even though the design of Traxxas is really good, there's nothing wrong with it, but I still have more fun with my little axials. Something about axial and scale potential, even though this thing's incredible. I don't know. It's hard. It's just my opinion, and it's worth 2 cents, if that. But yeah, Baja Pro XS tires, enhanced traction. That's the thing. It's funny when they talk about SX24 and the performance, this and that. I'm like, it's still a little. Even the terrain you go on is not scale, so even your garden in the backyard with I don't know. That's me, but I don't know. It looks great. I mean, I like that. I mean, it looks amazing. But there you go. Let's see what else. And there's really nothing new to say about it because this is Traxxas way. It's just a little bit different. They look very cool, very awesome with that. They got the looks down, fully assembled, ready to run with a TQ radio, yay, and ECM 2.5 waterproof electronics. Okay, good. So you got the Cheyenne 10. There you go, C10 High Trail Edition. Looks good. I don't know if I want one. I have a TX4M. Oops, let's get back to here. I have a TX4M. I made it look like a Land Rover, which is right there. And I'm going to probably sell that. I was thinking about keeping it, but now I'm like, I don't think I'm really going to take it out. So I'm going to probably sell it and call it good. So let's see what we got here. Friday and Saturday. So Friday, okay. Whew, Fridays. Man, that means I have to take the Friday off from work that day and the Friday off the next week. I'm gonna have to pick it. I'll be there Saturday. I'll be up for Miss. What else we got? Sand paddle option, Chevys. Yes, Tom loves Chevy. The owner of my local hobby store said he was told the Traxxas was releasing high trail editions from here on out from his Traxxas rep. It would make sense. That tells me that the high trail, whether it's a TX4 or even a TX4M, the sales must be very good. Those must be very promising, which makes sense because being from Nevada and all the trucks that I grew up with in the 80s, jacked up to real high, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are wanting to relive their youth, driving their big old honking trucks through Washoe Valley to go cruising in Reno on Saturday nights, or to go boonie crashing there in the desert. So that makes sense. All right, we got one more to look at here. We got you might have seen a little snippet of it, but Element released a new color of the Element Enduro Bushido trail truck, ready to run green. They say green, I say candy apple green. Good looking if you're that Suzuki Samurai type of guy. This is, a good option. I love Element. I think they're a good company. They do things the Element way, right? It would be nice to have inner fenders. Just take that step. I mean, you're making all this stuff here, the snorkel and such. What I'm looking forward to is buying these body bits for other bodies, especially like that. That might be good on something else. And even the roll bar, I don't know, maybe not the roll bar, but definitely those mirrors. But I'm starting to see more and more of these on the Instagram, but nothing painted. It's all the stock white, off-white ones. And now they have this green, which is good. I like that. That's that late 80s, early 90s kind of look to it. And it's a 300 millimeter. So it's the same wheelbase as a Wraith, I think. Even though I think these are Class 1 tires. Order is small. I would kind of like that for some other RC bodies out there, because sometimes you get that long windshield, and it makes no sense that it's going to go way above the windshield, if people really pay attention and care about that. I would like to see if these are shorter and maybe also work on that Vanquish body. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe even these bits right here. We'll see. But yeah, we have that from Element. And that's their newest release, but not official. Let's see if we have some specs here. Electric, off-road, ready to run, drive, four-wheel drive, wheelbase, 300, asterisk. Someone's with a battery on it. Yeah, I don't understand the asterisks. Body style, truck. Suzuki Samurai, come on. Terrain and all that stuff. Not many good specs there. But again, ready to run, Element's pretty darn good. I like their products. They're pretty good. So there we go. We kind of reviewed the last week or two. There's still a lot more out there. Oh man, my voice. It sounds like I'm smoking without smoking. What do you think it's from? Might have been just a screen. I'm dying. It must be the Nevada dry air. I think that's what it is. So again, there's some new products. We look at the Vanquish Ford Ice, Blake Wilkie Jet Boat, Traxxas TX4M, Chevy Hard Body, High Lift, and Element Bushido. You have a cigar, Joe. Yeah. So let's talk about events. We got we had a little mishap, so we'll go with that. So we have September 15th and 16th coming up, Friday and Saturday. And that's the 7th Annual Autism Awareness Crawl. It's a good event. It's there at Bear River Resort, which is an hour-ish southeast of Sacramento. Not too hard to get to. not great internet service out there, even though it can get some if you need it. But pretty easy to get to. Here's the thing. It's free. You do have to pay for parking at the resort. And you go into the general store and say, I need parking. Or you could get camping. I don't know how much camping's left. I am kind of curious about how much water it might be still there, or even snow, to tell you the truth, or at least runoff. Because where I was camping, there was still a runoff from snow. I saw this. It was funny. In Angora Lakes, I saw the ridge, and in the backdrop of it, I saw another ridge, and I'm like, wow, it's kind of a weird gray. And it was later in the day. I was like, wow, and it seemed like further away, and it was. And then the morning came, and lo and behold, it was still snow. That's what that gray was, and it was like that avalanche overhang still. It is August. So, and the waterfalls were still going at that time too. So I was kind of curious about the water situation at Bear River Resort there as well. So we might have some water features. I mean, there's always a little bit of a creek going through there, but I don't wonder if there'd be a lot more, or even the water be higher at the lake level out there. But it's a good event. It's good for a good cause, just autism awareness, which I'm well aware of. I heard it might be their last one, but I cannot confirm nor deny that. So I would go, just a good time. How do they get money for donations? Is like, well, they have raffles, so you can buy raffle tickets and so forth and everything. I'm painting 4 bodies. One is for Orange Taco on his, and then there is one for Tony Mazza, and that's going to be part of a special put together Vanquish Phoenix. He's not going full ham like he did at the Crawl for a Cure 2022, I think it was, where he Cerakoted all the parts in pink and white and everything. Is amazing. I have a picture on my Instagram, and even Tony Mazza should have that somewhere. It was an amazing build, and that's one of my first paint jobs I did with the vinyl cutter, because we put all the sponsors on that truck. That was a hoot. And so this year we're doing another one. And it's going to be a raffle giveaway. Gunner of Satisfied Jerky. I'm painting 2 bodies for him. Both are to give away. I'm not sure if he's putting one on a truck to give away and a body by itself. So with that, I got to get to work. I have about 3 weeks and time to get back to painting. So we got that going on for the autism. But I suggest going to it. It's a great event, good people. I've met Oscar. I know Eric more than anything, Turtle, and so forth. And the other guys I really haven't got a chance to schmooze with or whatever. But it's a good event. I'm looking forward to it. And it's good terrain. Pretty good, there's a lot of rocks through a creek bed that goes into a lake. But it's still pretty darn good. And even they might have a trail that goes off the side in the mountains. So you're dealing with dirt, roots, logs, and rock. Nice. They have some events there, like the sumo wrestling with the trucks trying to knock each other off, the tug of wars, and other things. And great time, great people, good time. So looking forward to that, the autism. The other one is the 7th annual Proline by the Fire, and that's the following week, September 22nd, 23rd, with the theme of survival. Again, me and Phoenix, we're going to go there. We're going to holler and hoot and have a good time. We might do, Phoenix put the idea of putting a live stream together. I don't know if my laptop, I'm going to see if I can borrow my son's laptop, because this is a gaming one. So see if we can't do something like that. I want to just go live straight from the YouTube instead of OBS here. But anyways, we got that going on. And again, Pro Line by Fire, a great time. I don't know if I'm going to enter anything in the concourse. I was thinking about entering the Flinging Haggis again, just for the heck of it, because it's medieval survivor type of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm stretching. RC Patina guy, I think he's building something, but he hasn't shown it yet. So that'll be good. I haven't seen anybody share anything. And it's a tough one, survival. I don't know. You can put an expedition overland build together and you're surviving on your own. But I'm looking forward to that, and I'm hoping by then that the clear bodies of the Vanquish Fordyce will be done. I'm looking forward to paint that, but I'm also looking forward to, if you haven't seen Hemistorm's release of it, I said, I can't wait to him. He mentioned about a clear body, and I said, I cannot wait to see what you do. And he was very kind. I cannot wait to see what you do. So I was like, okay. Challenge accepted. Even though you probably didn't mean to challenge me. But I'm looking forward to painting that. And I have a paint scheme in mind. And that if I can get maybe 2 bodies and see if we can't enter one as a giveaway. Even though I think someone named Josh might want to buy it. He might. There's a scheme I'm coming up with. I'm not going to say what it is, but he'll go, I need that. We'll see. But that is pretty much, what we got going on so far there in the Moosejaw Hour. We got some events coming up. Oh, I do have 2 videos to edit. One is, like I said, a new episode show. I don't know, what do you call it? Where the heck are we? Where I'm going to try to highlight places to go crawl and visit on your own with your family, or just go crawl and visit on your own. And then the other one is paint job, Moose Job number 102, which we replicated pretty much. I go through the steps of replicating the box artwork of the Vanquish straight axle kit Phoenix. And with that was for a guy named Tim Hussinger, and he was very happy. He was very stoked that. And it was kind of nice memory lane, going down a little deja vu of, God, what steps did I take, and so forth and everything. But we got those 2 videos coming up, and I'm thinking we're going to go episode 2 of Where the Heck Are We this weekend. I'm going to probably go somewhere Sunday, maybe Monday, before I have to go back to work at the Educational Institute and get some new clientele coming up too. So we'll see about that. Other than that, folks, that is the Moosejaw RC Hour. I want to thank you for your patience on the sound, and thank you for your patience for waiting a couple weeks till we did this. As you can see, we're trying to get a little bit more organized and have something more to talk about than anything. But I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Moosejaw RC, number 59, I guess. And we'll see what more we could do. Maybe, like I said, the idea of this little platform back here is to set up a camera and just switch to it and do something live, or record. So we could do either or. And other than that, we're just gonna keep playing with the tiny trucks, tiny motorcycle. By the way, Mrs. Moosejaw saw it. She goes, "What the is that?" I got that a month ago. Which literally was the truth. And I paid for it myself. It wasn't house money. So I have yet to run it. Though I was coming home from East Nevada, going west. And there is Stagecoach, Nevada. There's nothing there. Okay? Houses about that. And I kid you not, there was a dad and a son out there with the motorcycle on a little side road that parallels the highway. And I said, hey, let me get mine. But by the time I get there, they'd be gone. So they do exist in the wild. Other than that, folks, like I said, yes, we're going to make this hour your hour. We're also talking about guests. I've got one guest who's here. and one guest that I've been talking to and see if he's capable to, and we'll talk about painting, scaling things up, and maybe some ideas. Maybe we'll trade some trade secrets. Who knows? Gotta contact him and see what we got. Other than that, folks, it's been a great night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cannot say that enough. And as always, cheeseburgers and fries and goodbye. Look for those 2 new videos and have a great day. Hit that like button on the way out. We'll leave the light on for you.